Hello, hello, hello to all of my Capricorns. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading, Capricorns. Hopefully, you all are having a great weekend. If it is still Sunday where you are, this is your Motivational Monday reading. So, if it's Sunday where you are, still, this is your Motivational Monday reading. So, whenever you see this, is when you're supposed to see it. All of my readings are timeless. We're only a few days away from the next new moon. So we're currently in the last quarter moon, meaning that you're going to finish strong. You're going to finish strong. You're going to finish strong, Capricorn. You all are going to finish strong. Yes. Some of you all have been operating in fear and moving beyond something, right? Emotionally moving beyond something, and it may feel like for some of you all the enemy is playing tricks on your mind because you're a Capricorn. We had this last full moon in Capricorn, and that's the devil card, right? And so the devil card, represents fear. It represents sexual temptation. It represents illusions. It represents materialism. It represents a lot of false things. That's why you all heard me talk so much about sex demons, because that's what the devil card represents. And like I said, being chained to something, being enslaved, not feeling liberated, feeling confused. It represents your flesh, your carnal mind. So let's see what your cards have to say. Here we have the Chariot card. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. We also have the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Cups. Uh-huh. We also have the Hierophant card. Uh-huh. We also have the Hierophant card. Mm-hmm. We also have the Two of Swords, and we also have the Page of Pentacles. Very nice. Very, 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 very nice. Now, when we look at the Chariot card, you're looking at the Chariot card, and the Chariot card, represents a lot of things, right? One is connected to your polarity sign, Cancer, right? But it represents perseverance, it represents willpower, it represents diligence, right? That's what it represents. And then you have the Hierophant card, which is represent conforming and holding back and respect and tradition, feeling really, really organized. So somebody is learning how to exhibit a lot of willpower here, and stay organized and stay grounded and stay rooted, trying to charge through those emotions, charge through those feelings, right? And I see somebody surrendering to source. I see somebody surrendering. See how this person has their hands up? This is the Queen of Cups. Somebody has their hands up, and somebody's going to feel like, to other people, it's going to seem like you're self-indulgent, but for you, you're going to feel like wish fulfillment. You're going to feel like emotionally you've hit the jackpot because you were able to persevere. You were able to really kind of sort of stand your ground and charge through some emotions, right? There's a lot of repressed emotions, and your ancestors are really urging you, take the blindfolds off, look at your life, like literally just stop for a moment, live in the moment, and look at your life, Capricorn. You all are a very loyal sign. You're very responsible. You're self-disciplined. You're ambitious, classy, and a whole list of other things that you can name. Take the blindfolds off and really look at the here and now. What does your life look like right now? You're still alive. You're breathing. You're successful. All these wonderful things. You have another opportunity every single day. To charge through those emotions, to fight. Like I said, fight through those feelings, right? Really stand your ground. Be fixated on, like, I'm bullheaded on this. Like, this is where I'm standing my ground on this. Somebody's looking for new windows of opportunity when it comes to money, and I'm talking about new money because Page energy is youthful energy, right? It's youthful energy. And so again, when we see the Page of Pentacles, we're looking at, a financial messenger with some good news, right? With some good news, some new money coming your way, right? You're looking for new windows of opportunity to make money. So there's a financial messenger got a message for you for some new opportunities to make some more money coming your way. So you're staying focused. Somebody is doing it. Somebody just landed on the bright side of the moon in Aries. This last quarter moon in Aries, falling on the bright side or landing on the bright side of that moon means that you're more energetic, you're enterprising, you're optimistic, you're open to change, you're idealistic. So keep your vibrations up, keep your vibrations high. Let's see what else we have here. King of Swords, Six of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Judgment card. Mm-hmm. And also, Capricorn, I'm talking to you. If you even if you're on the cusp of Aquarius or a cusp of Sagittarius, I'm talking to you as well. We have the King of Swords here. We have the Knight of Cups. Mm-hmm. 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 I love the Knight of Cups card because it represents a knight in shining armor, right? It represents you being your own knight in shining armor, like you really saving yourself, coming to your own rescue. You came to your own rescue, right? And it's something about a person who is, their energy is so balanced out. They've embraced all sides of themselves, the light in themselves, the dark in themselves, seen, unseen, known, unknown, using what people may perceive as your weaknesses also is using it as your strength. Like, you know what, I may need to pull that out every now and then, so I don't see it as a weakness. I know how to use the good in me, the bad in me, the seen, unseen, known. I know how to use it to my advantage. And I see somebody victoriously charging through those emotions. Victoriously charging through those emotions. See how that person has their arms up in victory? Yes, ready to move forward, ready to move on to this new phase within a new cycle within this new and a new phase. Here we have the Two of Cups. I love it. I love it. I love it. Two of Cups is really all about a sexual attraction, harmony and peace, reconciliation. Somebody's thinking about, right? Reconciliation. Again, this is really about duality. This is about duality, right? So again, don't get thrown off by thinking you're reconciling with somebody else. This is about, like I said before, this is about these two hands right here. See the dark and light, just like on this right here, the dark and the light. This is about you balancing out your own dualities, nurturing yourselves, emotionally nurturing yourselves. That's what this is about first and foremost, right? So that's what somebody is doing, nurturing themselves, and that's where you're going to have the breakthrough. That is where you're going to have the breakthrough. Right here, we have the Ace of Swords here, and also we have the Judgment card. So it looks like somebody is ascending to a higher frequency. You're not, the people that you're leaving behind, you're not judging anybody. You are not, you're not, there's no harsh judgment. This is where I'm just going to ascend higher. And when you ascend higher, naturally you're decluttering something. Something is falling by the wayside because not everything and everybody ready to leave when you leave to ascend higher when you're ready to go. So you see what I'm saying? So again, you have in this process of saving yourself, this is the Knight of Cups right here, coming to your own rescue, being compassionate, like surrendering to Source, being compassionate about a situation, but saying, you know what, Source, I surrender to you. I need to focus on nurturing myself instead of just kind of sort of waiting around for some changes or whatever to happen. In the meantime, your expectation should be that as you ascend higher, remember when you ascend higher, things that you've been praying for are released to you sooner. Very seldom are people willing to go higher. A lot of people are willing to stay down in their flesh, argue, be scared, be chained to chained to their lower selves, feeling enslaved to their lower selves, and the whole 9 yards. So again, somebody has ascended even from a job. Somebody may have left a job. They may have said, okay, I accept my strengths and weaknesses. I said, okay, well, those weaknesses, that's an area that I can work on. I have opportunities to work on those areas. I've accepted that, so I'm going to focus on me. I do see somebody also. I do see somebody in rescuing themselves, being open to partnerships with people at a higher frequency. Some of you all may be considering getting married because you are, some of you all are very marriage minded, family minded, right? And so again, ascending higher from something, right? That you have left behind. You could have left behind a previous marriage and never even consider getting married again. But now somebody's starting to think that again, like it sure would be nice if I could meet my soulmate. Um, Not this time. I'm not looking for somebody to save me. I'm not looking for my better half. I am my better half right here. I am my soulmate. But it would be nice to meet somebody whose energy matches mine. That's why a lot of you all that I've talked to personally and given readings to, and I'll share this with the rest of you all who are tuned in to watch the videos, is You want to make sure you're asking when you're putting that list together of what you want in a person, whether you're getting married in business, or whether you decide you desire to get married romantically, in some kind of a partnership. You want to make sure the person is on your same frequency, that whatever you're giving to the relationship, that is being reciprocated, where it doesn't feel lopsided, where you're pouring more into something than they're, reciprocating, where you're feeling like you have to make up excuses for why, well, they came from they had a rough childhood, and their upbringing wasn't like mine. You're finding yourself making all of these excuses for people, and your friends are sitting around looking at you like, poor thing, this poor thing. Their heart is in the right place, but they don't even know how they sound, right? And so that's what's different that's going to come across your path. But it took a minute for somebody that, like I said, at a lower frequency, you were looking for your better half. You didn't feel like you could do it in business by yourself. You didn't feel like you can do it in a romantic relationship by yourself. And so you sat with that for a minute, and as you started to ascend higher, like I said before, you know you started to get this a lot sooner, that creative energy, those ideas. How can I make more money? I'm looking for new ways, opportunities to make money. Source said, bingo, I got you. I'm about to send you some more, and I'm about to send you a person. For those of you who want to be in a romantic relationship, if you're currently already in one, source is like, okay, I'm about to send you a business partner if that's what you want, right? But opportunities are released to you at a higher frequency. They release to you sooner, because you got all of that, down in this area right here. Misery loves company. You're arguing, you're mad, you're scared, you feel like you don't feel free, you don't feel liberated, and all those things. So yeah, let's keep it moving forward. So yeah, somebody's charged to those emotions. They ascended higher. They're feeling a lot more organized, grounded, and free. You're moving on. Like I said, somebody's moving on. Somebody surrendered to their higher self. Somebody said, okay, God, I'm listening to you. I'm listening to you. I'm moving on. Here we have Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Yes, Queen of Cups is all about emotional contentment, compassionate. Like, you're a very compassionate person, right? So that's what I'm seeing right here. And it's showing a lot of compassion moving forward. Lot of compassion moving forward, right? And so it's showing up twice in your cards. So whatever you're moving on from, like I said, it won't matter. It's so unfortunate that when you decide to close out a cycle, right? You decide to close out a cycle and a circle. You decide to move on, and you're trying to move on as smoothly as possible, right? It's not even that deep for you. You decided, I'm just going to move. I'm going to ascend higher. We're not on two different frequencies, whether it's a job, a person, place, or thing. We're not on the same frequency. I need to move. I need to ascend higher. Thus, I need to leave you behind. Sometimes when that happens, there are some people who are, like I said before, there are some people who are like, or there's some jobs that are like, okay, well, I wish you the best. And there's some jobs where you try to, as classy as you are, you don't have anything negative to say about people. You're saying your goodbyes, you're turning over everybody's equipment, you're giving them all their property back or whatever. You just peacefully just trying to exit stage left. Sometimes you come in contact with people who are vengeful in the workplace. A company tries to lie about some stuff. They're trying to drag you backwards. That's devil energy, right? That's what I'm trying to caution everybody about. But again, like I said before, somebody is going to feel a lot more after you leave something, some kind of a relationship, whether it's a professional relationship, romantic relationship. It could be both of those. Some friendships. It could be all three. Family relationships. It could be all four that you're leaving behind. But for you, you're going to feel like, I feel better. I feel I feel like I was being held back to stay down at that lower frequency. I didn't feel free, right? I felt like I was just conforming to something that just did not, like, I had. When you look at all of this, look at this right here. So all of these cards right here, if you can see them, these are water cards, right? So water represents your creativity, your hormones, your emotions, with the things that you're passionate about, all of that, which was kind of sort of getting mixed up at first. At a lower frequency, it could look like I said before, you looking for your better half. But at a higher frequency, you're saying, hey, I am my better half. And so I only want people who are also whole, people who are not looking for me to be their better half, to help pay their bills. I got to move in with you and I got to, or whatever, you know. So that's what I'm seeing here for you all. So again, like I said before, I see somebody taking their blindfolds off. Your ancestors are saying, take your blindfolds off. Look how blessed your life is without all of that activity going on. I know you've been hurt and disappointed deeply in the past, but that's when you were at your lower frequency. Raise your frequency and look how great it is up here. You're self-sufficient, you know. And like I said, whenever you close out a cycle, somebody or something is going to feel some kind of way. Somebody's jaws are going to be tight. Somebody's going to feel like, oh, who do they think they are, leaving us behind in such a classy way? You ever experienced that? You know, you end something like a job or a romantic relationship or friendship. You're not trying to argue with people. You just want to move on. Just like I said, you're very classy sign, and they're sitting over there upset, frustrated. They're confused because they thought, hey, I was going to confuse you, like the devil energy, who is the author of confusion. I was going to confuse you, but instead I'm left confused because you saved yourself. You became your own knight in shining armor. Here we have look to the stars. Look to the stars. Capricorn, if you all haven't already done so, please download a moon calendar so you'll know what phase we're in. Like I try to walk you all through these moon phases within each one of these cycles. But like I said before, I see somebody, like I said, finishing strong. I see somebody finishing strong, you know, having a breakthrough in all of this. Like, we don't start the new phase, and we don't start a new cycle, new phase within a new cycle into the 28th of this month. So, like I said before, kudos to you. Connect with the earth, right? Somebody could be outside taking a nature walk, right? Getting grounded and rooted, being recharged from the earth, really feeling strong again. Creatively, ideas are coming through. Like I said, you're saving yourself. You're a very compassionate person. You're a very balanced out person. I'm seeing balance here. You feel like, you know, I'm determined that I'm going to be successful doing the things that I love. And Source is just moving some things around for you, Capricorn, so that you can meet your person if that's what you desire. Meet your person either romantically or meet your person in business. So you leaving a job behind or leaving a romantic relationship behind, you have absolutely nothing to worry about. When I say absolutely nothing, you don't see the devil card up here, do you? You don't have anything to worry about. Even when I pull cards for Aquarius, like I said, this can be on the cusp of Aquarius and also cusp of Sagittarius. Even when I pulled Aquarius's cards and I saw the devil pop out, they don't even have anything to worry about. They don't have anything to worry about because their ancestors are all around them, like on that I wish somebody would, right? Because again, anybody who is trying to close out a cycle, it doesn't matter what the sign is, and energy is trying to bring them back or play tricks on their mind or whatever, they're going to have to contend with Source. And you know, we already know how that story ends. So anyway, let's see what else we have here. Let's see what else we have here. Let's see what else we have here. So we can close out your reading. Let's see. Let's see what else we have here. Yep. Let's see what the card. Your number is 8. I am successful. I love it, love it, love it. So again, at a higher frequency, like I said before, things are released to you sooner. Your love interest is released to you sooner. If you're not already in a happy, healthy relationship and you desire that, your business partners are released to you sooner. And I'm talking about people who are balanced out. We're not talking about somebody who's looking at you like you're a cash cow or a bank. Right here we have your talent for setting and reaching goals is like no other. You are self-sufficient and capable of achieving your ambitions. 8 representing the ebb and flow, the infinite loop of creation. So somebody's creating an infinite flow, an infinite loop of money, just like constantly circulating. Whatever your brand or whatever you're doing, like I said before, you're creating space for an infinite amount of wealth to come flowing through, wealth in terms of your family, wealth in terms of peace, happiness, joy, your money, riches, and all those other things. So kudos to you for completing the cycle, for deciding to break through that lower self, that devil flesh, and then ascending higher and leaving all that other stuff behind. I will see you all on Wednesday. Congratulations. Bye.